up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a video, recording my first day of school. I am in a school called K12 Ohio Virtual Academy, and I did what I got from the school before this video, Sunday's video. So if you didn't see that, you should probably watch that first. But I did an orientation before this video, like it was live, and I have another one, but I have stuff to do in between. So I'm going to be recording that. So let's get started. It says, welcome to your new school. This course is designed to help you understand how to succeed at our school. While a lot of this course is written directly to students, please ask your learning coach to go through the course along with you. We'll have some information that is just for learning coaches. Watch this short video welcoming you to K12.
Making the decision regarding what school is best for your child is an important one. We are thrilled that you have selected a K12 powered school for your child or children. K12 and your students' K12 powered school are here to help ensure the transition is smooth for you and your family. We are all committed to maximizing each school day that belongs to your student. Like with many new experiences, there will be many firsts and a period of transition. Know that every student attending a K12 powered school was once brand new, as were their parents. Many before you have successfully gone through the transition your family is making and are glad they stuck with it. Remember why you made this decision for your child. Some families have found it useful to design a personal statement about why they chose a K12 powered school. This personal statement will act as an important reminder regarding why you made this choice.
He wouldn't have changed anything. Throughout this course, we'll share stories about students who found success in an online school. Matthew Davison is one of them. He enrolled in Arizona Virtual Academy in 4th grade. While a student, he played 4 different sports. After graduation in 2015, Matthew attended 8 weeks of basic training, and then moved to technical training and security forces to Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. AZVA helped Matthew become disciplined by handling his own schoolwork and scheduling, his mom Joni said. Joni explained that Matthew learned valuable information from his AZVA senior counselor, whose husband was active military, often had useful insight. He wouldn't have changed anything, he said. Okay. What do I go to? Click next.
There's something, yeah.
Here's what you need to get started. Turn on your speakers or connect your headphones. If you're enrolled in K12 Virtual Academy or school program, check with your teacher or school handbook regarding your school attendance policies. Materials, printer, writing paper, email account information, envelope, and pen or pencil. Set moment. Oh. I'm just not good at math. I can't draw. I don't have any artistic ability. I can't play an instrument. I'm not a musical person. Have you ever heard people say these types of things? Perhaps you said one of them yourself. Did you know that anyone could be good at math, art, or music? A growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means that you believe that to be good at anything just takes time and work. Like anything else, with a little time and effort, you're going to be great at online learning. What's your reason? There are many reasons families choose to enroll in an online school. Watch Pola. Is that how you say it?
Koala.
Paola, an 11th grade student, explained why the program was a good fit for her.
My name is Paola, and I am an 11th grade student at K12. On a typical day, I usually wake up at 8:30. I go downstairs and grab some breakfast, and I log on and start looking at whatever it is I have to do for the day. Usually, I have 3 to 4 Class Connect sessions, and they interchange every day. So today, for example, I have a class at 10:30, history. I go to that for an hour, and then I continue doing whatever it is I need to do. Typically, it's physics or Spanish or something along those lines. Typically, I go through 1 or 2 chapters a day for each class, and I usually have at least 1 assignment for every class every day. Class Connects are really engaging. You kind of get the opportunity to do like interactive responses and stuff. The peoples of the world look to us for support in maintaining their freedom. It's kind of like you can raise your hand to answer a question. You can type in the chat box. My favorite subject is U.S. history. We have 2 honors projects this year and a lot of assignments and a lot of lessons that really help you capture the essence of U.S. history. Whenever I have a question or a concern, I just email my teachers and they get back to me as soon as possible, which is typically really fast. Or I go to Class Connect and ask a question or a live help session. I've had a lot of amazing teachers, including my AP World History teacher, that have strived to just make me learn and make me enjoy learning and feel like I'm part of a class and I'm part of something. I also am an avid writer, and I hope to publish one day. So I spend a lot of my free time. If I'm not playing volleyball or I'm not at a meeting, I am writing. I'm blessed to be able to pursue it through my school. I've had the opportunity to work for my school newspaper and also take classes like through creative writing. Well, I try to do as many extracurriculars as possible. I have a lot of friends through church and through volleyball, and my goal is to carry my volleyball experience into college, even if I'm not playing for school, because I love it and it's something that makes me happy. I've had the opportunity to meet so many amazing people through that, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm still so socially engaged, regardless of the fact that I'm an online schooler. I think one of the challenges is that everybody thinks that it's going to be a very lenient and like relaxed school, and it's just the same as any brick and mortar. You have the same responsibilities, you have the same assignments, you have the same teachers, you have the same classmates. I would tell anybody to not be afraid to ask questions. Ask as many questions as you possibly need to, because the more you understand the curriculum and the website and everything at the school, the better of an experience you'll have. One of the great things about online school is that I'm able to spend more time with my family, and that I'm also able to do my schoolwork and finish my assignments wherever I go.
Here are some things other families say. They want more direct involvement in their children's education. They need to move more quickly or slowly to meet the needs of their children. They and their children want or need more rigorous or distraction-free learning environment. As you learn about your school in this lesson, think about why you have chosen to enroll in an online school. Instruction. What do you think? Will you spend less time on your coursework in online school than in traditional school? Some students think so. Full-time students may spend 5 to 6 hours each day in school, while you will be able to work on lessons and homework at your own pace during part of the day. The rest of your day will be spent in live Class Connect sessions with your teacher and other students. Watch this video to learn more about time commitment in online school. Oh, didn't start.
Choosing a school for your child is one of the most important decisions every parent faces. An online K-12 education is one of many options, and like all choices, There are important factors to take into account.
You know, sometimes you may be involved in, let's say, math, and you just want to chip away at a few math lessons while you're involved in math already, and you're just kind of on a roll. And so you can do it that way.
Say if she has a doctor's appointment in the morning, then I know she has assignments that she can do later on in that evening. We are always very mindful to stay on track with her assignments, and I feel that's very important.
Another advantage parents find is the increased direct involvement in their child's daily classes. In the role of learning coach, parents support their child's pursuit of educational goals.
What I like best about online school is being able to be here with my son and help him become an independent learner and find his own passions.
Some students also find that learning at home presents fewer distractions than in a brick-and-mortar school.
Having an online school allows me to focus more on the information and what I'm learning as opposed to where I am and who I'm with.
I'm concentrating on the teaching and they're concentrating on me. They're not worried about what 30 other people in the room are doing. And that is a huge, huge chunk of what makes this work for so many students.
While a virtual school environment has many advantages, there are also challenges, as it does require a significant time commitment, online as well as offline, to successfully complete required lessons.
I attend my live class connect sessions 3 every day, 5 days a week. My lessons are not only on the screen, but have books like my social studies and my literature and my science.
Some students find the amount of time required to be in front of a computer daunting, especially in grades 9 through 12.
If you fall behind, you have a whole support system to get you back on track. But it is a 5 to 6 hour day, just like a regular class.
Our courses require students to work independently as well. This requires the oversight of a dedicated learning coach, especially when students are in the early elementary years.
Kindergarten to 2nd grade, you are all in. However many hours your child is working, that's how many hours you have to work. You know, it's all hands-on. You're helping them to move from this dependent learner, student on you, to an independent learner who's able to get up and move through their work without you.
It's so cool to see her when she clicks and she says, "Oh, I got that."
Online schooling requires a time commitment from learning coaches. This time can vary based on the independence of your student. For parents who have never schooled at home, it can be a big adjustment.
Some days they're not going to want to do anything.
School.
And that's where you as a learning coach have to kick in and, you know, encourage them, do what you need to do, but let them know that this is school and it's important and there is no sitting back and not doing anything just because you don't feel like it. That's not the way the world operates.
K12 powered schools do not leave you to master the learning coach role and responsibilities on your own. There are live help sessions, workshops, and events. Help is available to you.
It gives me the opportunity to see her growing and developing and learning the things that she should, being able to give her that extra support because I know exactly where she is and exactly what she's learning and exactly how to help her through. So that's what I just absolutely love about online schooling for her.
Successful online school experience. Skilled teachers. All of your teachers have been trained to be great online teachers. Most of your teachers have advanced degrees. It is not uncommon to have teachers with master's degrees and even doctorates. All of your teachers want you to learn the ways that work best for you, and they may change your coursework to meet your needs. Assessment. Carol Ann Tomlinson said, assessment has more to do with helping students grow than cataloging their mistakes. Your teachers will be assessing you. Assessment is a word that means you will show what you know. Teachers ask you to show what you have learned to find out if you need more or different help. How will teachers assess you? You will complete practice work, quizzes, tests, and assignments. This is what drives learning at our school. The teacher-student learning coach relationship. Student, learning coach, teacher. You're going to have a lot of work to do, and you're going to have a lot of assignments, quizzes, and tests. Sounds pretty overwhelming, huh? The good news is you're not going to go through this alone. You have a learning coach who is here to help you. You also have teachers who will lead you to success. Imagine that each one of you is a point of a triangle that points upward to success. Let's learn about each role. Teachers. Among teachers' responsibilities, teach students in an online virtual classroom where they talk, show videos, demonstrate concepts, ask questions, and hold discussions. Provide a schedule for you to follow to make sure you complete the right lessons at the right time. Review your work to find out what you might need to do differently. Listen as Katie Poindexter describes her day as a 5th grade teacher.
My name is Katie Poindexter. So a typical day for me as a 5th grade virtual teacher begins usually just checking their internal mail system. It's usually followed by some sort of synchronous class session in which I'm teaching the students directly. On average, the student is expected to attend live, but we do have recordings. In the class, you're asked to interact with us, to respond. There are all kinds of tools that you're able to use. You can give me smiley faces, check marks when you're ready. You can even chat to me. Following a Class Connect session, you're given some sort of formative assessment. It might direct you to Study Island to complete an assessment just to kind of show your understanding of the lesson, or it might be something external that the teacher gives to you. As a teacher, I'm able to see real-time data, how the student's doing. I'm able to see when they accessed the lesson, the score they received on the assessment, how many times they took the assessment, how long it took them. And I'm able to use that to really drive my instruction for classes later in the week, or to reach out to that student or the learning coach and provide assistance if I think that they're really struggling with something. I like to utilize, when we're doing synchronous sessions, the breakout rooms to really differentiate instruction for my students. I will usually present the information, and then there's some time for practice. I know which of my students are leaders or who are really excelling in the content, and I'm able to make those students actually facilitators in those breakout rooms and give them an opportunity to lead. So communication is really key. If you were to ask me how often I communicated with my parents, my learning coaches, and my students every day, I think that that's so key for this program. I always tell everyone I know my students now better than I did in the brick and mortar because I have constant communication. I know their family and how that student is being supported. I love the virtual model. I love teaching, but most of all, I love making an impact. And I think that I'm making a huge impact in a lot of students and a lot of families' lives through this option.
Okay, guys, so I'm back, and I just finished some history, like a introduction session. Sorry, I like how to cover my teacher's information. So I took a few notes because he said some important things. And I'm about to eat lunch, which is a sandwich. I ate peanut butter for breakfast. So, and then I have another part of orientation to do. I have a lot of orientation today, but I have a to-do list over here. This, I recorded part 1 in the beginning of the video, but I'm not gonna record like all of this. I'm gonna do some things because I still have math and language arts, and then I think that's all for today. Okay, so my mom is here.
Hi.
She has to help because she's my learning coach, and she has to make sure I do my work and track the time and stuff. But I stopped the recording because I'm going to finish it on my own. And I'll insert a slideshow of pictures of what I was doing. What's up, guys? So I'm back. I don't know if I said I was recording the math and the language arts. I actually had to contact my teachers because some things wasn't working, so I didn't get to record it. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below what type of videos you would like to see next, and follow my Instagram Musically down in the description. It's all the way at the bottom. And I will see you the next time I post, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Peace.
Back again, back to back, made back, back to end. Tell him I'm the Slim Shady, bag the end. Once we go black, he'll be back again. Tell him that it's crunch time at the men.